So I tried to make caves, and that didn't work. I have a couple of my various attempts playing in the background right now because some of them are quite pathetic, and I figured they would be entertaining. This one in particular is just an absolute mess. But I eventually did get it working, and the caves were generating. However, it was painfully, painfully slow. And by that I mean like really slow. I had 0.01 FPS or something. Um, and I eventually figured out that this just wasn't going to work, and I needed a solution for performance. And so I rewrote the entire algorithm that I was using. I was using marching cubes eventually, and I rewrote it in C Sharp, and the performance improved dramatically. And by that I mean I went from 0.01 FPS to 0.1 FPS, which is a 10 times improvement, but still not playable. And there were still bugs with it even then. So I eventually decided I need to go back, take a step back, and rethink the whole generation and the whole performance side of the game. And that's how I reached the conclusion I needed to switch to Unity, because Godot was just simply not performant enough for a game this procedural generation heavy. Um, so I switched to Unity. And I know Unreal is probably more performant than Unity, but I, as a solo developer, cannot work in C++. That would make it nearly impossible to develop. So, especially for someone who hasn't learned C++ at all, but I do know it makes development time a lot longer, and so I'm not interested in that. But Unity has C Sharp, first of all, which is 10 times faster than GDScript flat. But then it also has the job system and the verse compiler, and it has ECS coming, which is great. So there's a lot of performance things coming with that. And I know there is a way, I haven't looked into it much, but I know there is a way to compile it completely, which just gives another leg up in the performance area. So I rebuilt everything in Unity, and I don't mean everything, but most things, especially procedural generation, just to make sure that it would actually solve my problems. And I was getting a good 30 FPS on my toaster with procedural generation working, um, which means that people could have 250 FPS on a semi decent computer. So uh, yeah, we got to use Unity now. And so I am now in the process of kind of learning C Sharp more and learning Unity more and rewriting what I have in Unity. And it's going pretty well. I don't have anything to show yet, because I'm just so new in that area. I don't want to lead anybody wrong. Um, but I do have working prototypes. I don't know. I don't want to put it out there in case it's going to come back to hurt me later. I don't want it to you to have the same problems that I'm having. But if I do get something working and I'm certain it's correct, then I will show it off. Um, and yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's why I'm in Unity now. And I do believe Godot is still a better game engine than Unity. I do, especially with what's going on in Unity corporate right now. But um, it is the only option just because of performance. So that's where we're going now. Um, and hopefully, pretty soon, I'll have something to show off. We'll have just got the player controller system working. Have many prototypes for procedural generation. I'm going to make a more complete procedural generation soon. One of the things I will say in working with um, Unity's game engine is I tried to take advantage of their computers, which is one of the major performance things it has over Godot. Godot doesn't have any kind of computator or anything, to my knowledge, at least at the time of recording. And so I tried to use their computators to make marching cubes run faster. I know it's been done before, um, but uh, I ended up doing something very wrong. And my first time writing shader code, anything like that. But um, I did something very wrong and it ended up crashing my computer pretty badly. And even after rebooting it, some things still had green checkerboards over them, which is impressive to say the least. Um, so it's definitely less of a beginner-friendly environment, but the potential is a lot more. And as I'm learning, it's definitely getting better. Um, and I'm hopeful and I'm confident that we're going to have a much better working game by the end of it. So that's what I've been up to. Just wanted to quickly let you guys know why I haven't uploaded in months. I'm also fairly busy, but you know. So there you go. I'm in Unity now, and I will release something once I have something to show, and I'm sure it will work for you guys as well. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Best of luck. Bye.